What's going on, guys? This is Nathan the Scrub Academy welcoming you to another episode of our YuGiOh Master Duel Solo Mode series. If you did not see the previous episode, make sure to check up on the cards. I'll link it up there for you. That way you can actually go ahead and watch that episode prior to watching this episode. If you are just joining us here on the channel, welcome to the channel. Thank you for all your support that you're bringing us by watching the videos. If you wanted to watch any of the rest of this actual playlist, that playlist is going to be linked down below in the description. That way you can watch all of the Solo Mode series in its entirety. But let's go ahead today. We are jumping into the DinoMist gate. So this is the Steam Dinosaurs of Uncharted lands. So the DinoMist are monsters. They're both powerful in battle and ironclad defenses against destruction, surviving the fiercest battles with the power of steam dragons. So what we're going to be doing here is pendulum summoning. These are pendulum monsters. It's going to be pretty interesting seeing how this works out for us. At least I think there's some pendulums in here. Pretty sure it is. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump into our scenario first, and then after that we can do practice duels, and then finish up and see, hopefully, if we can get some Earth Orbs, because Earth Orbs are going to allow us to go back to the YuGiOh and finish and complete that gate as well. I'm not sure if any of these give us that, but to actually do this one, we're going to need water, which we do have. So we can actually finish up this entire gate, which is pretty nice. I like that. Let's go ahead, let's jump into our scenario, and earn ourselves 3 DinoMist Stegosaur. The Steam Dinosaurs of Uncharted lands. A great river rushing with pristine water, a forest inhabited with a bounty of creatures, a volcano brimming with boiling lava. Those are unexplored glens full of the wonder of nature. Therein, creatures with their own unique ecology live, mechanical dinosaurs. Known as DinoMist, their novelty lies in the steam engines that power their hulking forms. The key to their survival is that great wilderness is that their bodies are suited to the harsh environment. This time, let's take a closer look at the shrouded ecology of the DinoMist. Drifting with a gentle flow of the river is the long-necked DinoMist Plesiosaurus. It strives from its energy from water absorbed through a pipe in its tail. Not only is stabilizing energy produced by this hover unit supporting the beast's own weight, the balance between the water imbibed and the steam released prevents flooding of the river. As a result, land-dwelling companions are protected from potential flood damage. Flying freely through the great skies is the winged DinoMist Heron. Turbines on both wings collect moisture in the air and generate energy for high-speed flight. Looks like it's giving off smog, though. The water vapor released is cooled by the atmosphere, turning into rain clouds and hydrating the earth. Among the no DinoMists, those in the waters and skies are a rarity. Next, let's take a look at the many DinoMists that dwell on land. Alrighty. Let's jump into our very first practice. Looks like we are getting the Earth Orbs. That's really nice for us. Now we can actually go back and continue and finish the YuGiOh gate later on. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at what makes a DinoMist deck unique and some of the basic strategies to use it. So we're going to be learning pendulum summoning. I know I've used it before, but now we're going to learn how to use it with the DinoMist archetype. Alright, it's time to duel! So what makes a DinoMist deck unique? Many DinoMist monsters have effects that help you in battle, and pendulum effects that protect their fellow monsters from being destroyed. Unleash the power of cards like DinoMist Rex when you tribute other DinoMist monsters. You can also perform pendulum summons to make sure that you have plenty of monsters to tribute. Alrighty. Set 1, saying go. I love doing it. We'll go ahead and draw for turn here. DinoMist Stegosaur. Alright, so what we're going to do first. Activate DinoMist Plesiosaurus and DinoMist Stegosaur as spell cards. Pendulum cards, I'm not sure why they would say it like that. We've got 6. And we've got 3, which means we can do anything between 4 and 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll pendulum summon here. And we can actually bring out both of them. Alrighty, and that should be game. Alrighty, so activate the effect of DinoMist Spinos and attack twice. Okay. We'll tribute off our Rex, and then we can attack directly for 5,000. As long as he doesn't have anything set face down that could hurt us, we're good to go. Alrighty. And that's how you use pendulum monsters. You can activate their effects, shifting others You go to the extra deck instead of the graveyard, so you can actually just pendulum summon them back the next turn, which is crazy. I love the fact that you can do that with pendulum monsters. It's kind of broken. I haven't really used pendulums myself all too much, but I do like what they can do. Alright, so let's go ahead. Your opponent doesn't have an extra deck, so they may find it difficult to summon monsters with over 3,000 attack. The problem is they could be playing Monarchs. Take full advantage of Synchro and Xyz summoning to bring out monsters with high attack and turn the duel in your favor. When attacking, be mindful of cards like DinoMist Eruption, which activate when a DinoMist monster is destroyed. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the loner. Or with the loner. Here, I think this is ours. Yeah, this is loner. Next is ours, okay. And if you do want me to... So right now I'm playing the Monarch deck, if you didn't already know, as my deck that I build. If you do want me to build other decks and play with those instead, maybe you think that Monarchs is too easy, let me know in the comment section. We'll go ahead and see what we can do. Alrighty, so here to activate Power Load, as well as summoning Placios. DinoMist Howling. Alrighty. So let's see here, we got 3, 6, 6, and 6. Okay, so we can actually do a few things here. So all face-up monsters your opponent control use 100 attack and defense for each DinoMist monster you control. And using the Pendulum Zone, you can negate and activate a card effect that targets another DinoMist card. Let's go ahead, we're going to actually put this one into the zone as a Pendulum 6, and then we can bring out Stegosaur and put that into the other one. And that will allow us to summon these two. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll activate that Pendulum Summon, and we'll special summon both of these. We'll see what we can do. Alright. So we can Link Summon here. We do have some links. Oh, we have Electromite. Okay. I don't really need that right now, I don't believe. Let's go ahead. We will just go ahead attack over it. Hope it doesn't have anything crazy here. So... all damn monsters in the field gain 300 attack. If damage is controlled by body, cannot activate a card's effect until the end of the damage step. Alright, so Stegosaur's effect, that would negate this. So if a damage monster you control, target one monster opponent controls, destroy it. Yes. Destroy him to negate it. Then we're going to attack for 27 here. And his effect, this card can attack opponent's monster again in a row if it attacks, or we can shuffle one. Let's go ahead, we'll wait on that. We'll go main phase 2 here. We're actually going to set DinoMist Howling and Trap Trick. I'm not sure what normal traps we have in the deck, but we're gonna find out together. Alright, let's see if he activates any of his own pendulums. He's not, he's just gonna let us go straight through. Let's go ahead and activate the Trap Trick, just so we can see what we have. Okay, so it's literally just DinoMist Rush. We'll banish one to set one. We can activate this turn if we wanted to, but we don't need to. This should be game. We just need to get one monster here. Let's go ahead and see. Harpy's Feather Duster. Unfortunately, I was stupid. I put this in this zone. That sucks. It's just sitting right there in the zone that we need. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see here. We can go ahead and enter battle phase. And let's attack. Oh, we can do that though, so this is game. Okay, cool. Easy enough. Alright, we don't need to activate that. We can activate this, especially summon one DinoMist from the deck. So we can do any of them, doesn't matter which one. We'll go for Terran here, and then we can just attack straight in for game. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like I said, I do like the deck. Unfortunately, DinoMist isn't that competitive when it comes to actual real-world dueling, especially right now, it's just how pendulums are with the current master rule, where they have to go into an extra deck monster when they're coming from the extra deck, or zone where a link points to. But alright, let's go ahead. We can actually go ahead and we can go to our goal here. We can unlock this, we can finish this out. We are going to finish this tomorrow, so let's go ahead and we'll finish up our next duel here. And we're going to be getting some DinoMist Brachions. We're going to be using our Monarchs, which should help us a lot, because if we control domain, they can't bring things out from the extra deck, which means they can't pendulum summon back. They can bring things out from their hand, but they can't bring it from the extra deck. And it looks like we're already doing good here. We do need a, Well, I was gonna say that this was doing good, but we don't have literally any Monarchs. If we had a Monarch, we would be golden here, honestly. With the way our hand is looking, we'd be good. I'm just gonna attack in for a lot of damage. Was that 29, 39? So I need to get Mobies to destroy these. So all those times when I was like, man, you know, just The deck can brick. This is one of those times where he has enough right now. So, no matter what, he would do damage. So let's go ahead, we'll try and stop some of that damage. Unfortunately, the way that we're doing this kind of sucks. We are going to take some damage, but we should stop some of the damage as well. Let's go ahead and set this face down. And that should end our turn. So depending on what he does here, he'll do some damage, but not enough to actually send us to the Shadow Realm. Alright. Man. Yeah. Maybe he will. I think he's gonna win. Yep. Here I was talking all this smack, talking up Monarchs, and he does this. We just break, honestly. We break really bad, honestly. You know, when it comes down to it, you break really bad, it happens. Yeah, we're just gonna go back in. This is why you play, in TCG you play best 2 of 3, that way hopefully you don't brick 2 games in a row. We are going first again. What do I want to do here? I kind of want to get rid of the Erupt, to be honest. We can always add it back later. Activate the Pantheism. We will add 3 Tenacities. Tenacity will be activated, revealing our Aether. Aether will be allowed, or revealing that will allow us to add a domain. We will activate Return. Activate Reinforcement. Reinforcement will add Idea. We can then normal summon the Idea. Activate its effect. I think we can special summon the one out of our hand too. We can't. Okay, it's all from deck. I can't remember there. We'll get our additional summon there. We can activate the domain. Summon the Aether by tributing 2. Right there. We'll go Chain Link 1, return to add. Adding, we want to add... I kind of want to add Mobius. Either way, we're going to be special summoning, and then that one comes to our hand too, so technically we get to add 2 here. And then we also get to add back the Pantheism, which is pretty nice as well. So we'll add back the Pantheism, we'll dump a Pantheism and a Prime, get that going for us. Pantheism, Prime. We can special summon the Mobius, because we're going to be adding that one back to our hand at the end phase anyway. And then Return can add one to our hand, and let's add a Ryza just so we can get that going as well. From there, we will just end our turn. Add that back to hand. So we got our deck going a little bit. A lot better than last bricky hand that we had. That's for sure. Now you might get rid of our Aether here, unfortunately. But... oh, since he can special summon, he can destroy both. Okay, I get that. I get that. Alright, he didn't do anything else to us though, so... should be good here. We're gonna keep our Mobius in our hand, and we got a Stone for it. So if we wanted to, we wouldn't even have to do things. Let's see here. We can activate our Pantheism. Pantheism can add the Tenacity, and because this guy had Destruction, we can see that a lot of other people can have Destruction as well. So let's try and grab that March, honestly. And they can't be destroyed by card effects. Activate that. Reveal this. That's what we're going to be using. Then we can add the March of the Monarchs to our hand. We can activate our items. And then we can add back the Pantheism. Do that. And then we can do... no. That will summon another one. Now if I do this correctly, which I hope I can, we should be able to... so when we normal summon the Ryza, Ryza's effect will return this, and this. That will activate, adding one to hand. And then we can add this. Alright, we're doing okay here. Alright, what do we want to add to our hand? Let's add this to our hand. Because we still have a summon. If we wanted. Alright, so we can activate our march. Activate Pantheism. We can actually send this to the grave. Draw 2, and we can actually chain our prime. Because we have tenacity as the grave that we can banish. Don't need to use that, they don't have any monsters. We'll put that right there. Draw 2. Set that face down. Activate this. Revealing the Aether, or Erebus. Normal summon over the top of our prime here. We're close to... Oh, we probably could have done Aether in the game, to be honest. We'll just go ahead and we'll do this instead. And we will dump Pantheism and Escalation. Shuffle one back. Go battle phase. And I think, technically, well, not anymore, we can't. That was our first summon, I think. Or no, never mind. Maybe I'm dumb. I'm bad at math. Okay, down to 16. We'll set our Monarch Stormforth here because we can't activate Aether, then use his to tribute off if we wanted to. Which is pretty nice. We'll go drop a turn here. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll activate our Stormforth. Chain our Prime. Banish Tenacity. Alright, we're looking at normal summon over the top of our Prime and his monster. And we are good to go. Honestly, at this point, we don't even need to activate any effects. We're not going to waste time. We're just going in for game. And that is it. Quick and easy. I do like splitting this up into multiple videos now, just because you can get the practice plus the duels, and then you can get the harder duels in the next video, just so you get a part 2. Allows us to make it so it's easier for you guys to watch, not hour-and-a-half long videos, as well as easier for me to film as well. But let's go ahead. Now we finish that up. We can unlock, we'll wait for that. And we are going to get awarded 150 water orbs. This time we direct our gaze to the land. Here, a great many DinoMists can be observed. It's like we're on a safari. Raising a great dust as they trample the earth are DinoMist Ceratops and DinoMist Stegosaur. Hardly in a competition, theirs is closer to a patrol that protects the territory. Ceratops use sharp protrusions on their bodies to crush the boulders spewed by volcanic eruptions, making the land more suitable for their companions. Stegosaurs' backs are lined with fins in the shapes of swords that monitor the surrounding climate. Fluctuations in temperature and wind velocity that pose potential danger to the land are sensed by these fins. In the unknown lands where the DinoMists live, there is one particularly perilous place, namely the volcano belt. Herein, colossal creatures glare at each other, vying to be the boss of all DinoMists. These are the DinoMist Spinos and DinoMist Rex. Both convert their steam engine's energy into electricity, and their power surpasses that of other DinoMists. The two are rivals, but when a foreign enemy invades, they band together to protect their territory. That is their role as bosses. And so the DinoMists perform their symbiotic roles as they coexist in those unexplored lands. I like it. I really like the deck, honestly. When it comes down to it, I wish it was more competitive in TCG, but unfortunately it's not too competitive. But we do have 150 water orbs here. That is good for us. We have officially cleared the area. We've got Advanced Warriors as our next pack that we can open. We can go ahead and unlock these, but we are going to go ahead and take care of that in our next video. Unfortunately, we do have enough now. We do have enough Earth Orbs. So we're going to be doing 2 videos of completing gates, which is pretty nice. So the next video, we'll go ahead and complete our our DinoMist, and then the video after that we are going to go ahead and complete the YuGiOhs. That's all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button because also we're greatly appreciated. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we are still aiming for our 1,500 subscriber goal, aiming to hit that by May. That's all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Nate from the Scrub Academy, signing off for now. Peace out.